This sports broadcast made possible with support from the following. The Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their over 35 area McDonald's restaurants today. Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? It's Rosen Express online buying made simple. Visit rosenhyundai.com or genesisofalgonquin.com. Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland. For all your heating or cooling needs, count on Custom Heating and Cooling, featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Bryant, whatever it takes. For the best pizza in town, Wise Guys Pizzeria in South Elgin. Check out our new and improved online ordering at I'mAWiseGuy.com. Tom the Plumber is a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at TomThePlumberInc.com. Ann and Rachel Realtors, the hometown real estate team that takes the time to get to know you, your family, your needs, and your dreams. There is no better team to navigate and negotiate the selling and buying process in this hot market. Call or text them today at 847-946-6654. And Daryl Barnes Photography for portraits, family and graduation photos, sports team photos, and more. Contact Daryl Barnes Photography at darylbarnes.com.
Welcome into the main gym here at Jacobs High School, home of the 2024 edition of the Hinkle Holiday Classic. We have a matchup between the Barrington Broncos and the Jacobs Golden Eagles, the host squad of this tournament. I'm Dylan Machachik, and I'm joined by the legendary Coach Hinkle, the namesake of this tournament. How you doing, Coach?
Doing well. I'm looking forward to tonight's game. We got the number 4 against the number 5 seeds playing in this championship bracket of the tournament. But actually, I look at it in an overall picture. This is the number 1 against the number 2 for all the years of the tournament. If you'll check your programs, you'll see that Barrington has 84 wins in the tournament entering this year. Jacobs has 80. They're number 1 and number 2. Of course, they've been here the longest, a long time, but a lot of the teams have been here ever since its inception. But these traditionally are 2 of the very best.
That is correct. Our starters for Jacobs will be number 0, Samson Avery. Number 1, Ben Jerzak. He's a guy to watch for them, their leading scorer. Number 3, Iman Thomas. Number 4, Nolan Roper. And number 5, Jordan O'Connor. For the Broncos, it will be number 2, Adam Baird. Number 21, Chris Thatcher. Number 10, Oliver Gray. As there's a bucket for Samson Avery right away.
It's a good pass inside and a nice little drop step for that easy lay-in. That's a good way to start the game, get that ball inside.
Number 32, Bruce LeBlanc with it, as well as number 5, Gus Edstrom, who has it rounded out for the Broncos.
Oh.
As there's LeBlanc on a back cut, and he's got the layup to go, and we are knotted up at 2 here.
Got that screen down low and came off of it, wide open. Jacobs didn't get switched. Both teams in man-to-man defense, both very well coached defensive ball clubs. It'll be fun to see who can break down the defense.
Certainly very physical, as well as we got a blocking call on Bruce LeBlanc. That'll be his first foul of the game and the first foul in general tonight.
I'm looking forward to see how Jacobs handles Oliver Gray. I remember last year as a sophomore, he made all tournament here. And of course, Jacobs, Ben Jerzak, they had to go a diamond and 1 on him yesterday, but Barrington's just going straight man-to-man, and Adam Baird is guarding him.
Avery with it, kicks to Jerzak. Jerzak fires, no good. Had that quick release there, couldn't get it to fall. And Thatcher will bring it up for the Broncos. He gives off to Baird Thomas guarding him. Edstrom with it, the big fella. Knocked away there by Jordan O'Connor. Good defense being in the gap. Some good man-to-man defense here early from both squads.
You're going to see that full 32 minutes. Both coaches emphasize it to the nth degree. They always come in well prepared defensively. We'll see who can get on top offensively.
Edstrom passed down low, knocked away. LeBlanc got it, and he goes up and finishes. Bruce LeBlanc, another layup. He's got 4 early points.
Yeah, Jacobs gave up that baseline that time. That's not typical, but it's a great drive in there.
Jerzak, pull-up mid-range shot, gets it to fall.
Jerzak's liking going against a straight man defense. He can get his shot today.
Oliver Gray for 3, yes!
Yep, I was looking forward to seeing how he was doing. That's enough.
Him and Jerzak might be the 2 best shooters in this whole tournament.
They're outstanding.
Thomas on the drive and a nifty finish.
Really happy with the way Jacobs has got the ball to the rim. That's unusual and really nice to see.
We got a fast-paced start here in the first game of the championship bracket. Baird with it on the right wing. Down low to LeBlanc. LeBlanc another layup, and he gets it to go.
Well, that screen, he's coming off that flex cut like there, and comes off that screen, and we're not getting a good shift of men. They're not getting exchanged quick enough.
Roper off the screen. We'll give to O'Connor. O'Connor gives it to Avery. Jerzak with it. Trying to find an opening. We'll give off to Thomas. O'Connor knocked down, recovered by Thomas. He'll swing to Avery, open look for the big fella. Long, rebounded by Thatcher. Thatcher will push it ahead. Spins, picks it up, Baird for 3. Rolls off, gets his own rebound and gets it to go.
There's a breakdown.
Adam Baird with a great hustle play there.
No block out whatsoever. Evans a great follow.
Jerzak comes off the screen. Baird all over him, playing some good defense. Barrington really getting up and pressuring here as that pass can't be handled, and we'll have a jump ball. Adam Baird was right there to dive on it, and it will be Broncos basketball.
This Baird looks like a pretty good player. You told me a little bit about him before the game, and boy, he's holding true to form on what you brought.
Yeah, big hustle guard. Doesn't really score a ton, but just like we said, good at the little things. As Daniel Shackleton checks in for Gus Edstrom, that's our first substitution of the game for either team. Number 20, Daniel Shackleton, as Oliver Gray knocked down there by Avery. Maybe that will be Jacob's plan to rough up Gray a little bit after he kind of torched them last year in this tournament.
Yeah, he did. He's a great player. Can't let him open ever.
LeBlanc to inbound, gives it to Baird. Baird directing traffic. Kick down low to Wong. LeBlanc gets knocked away. Thatcher with it though. He'll shoot from 3. Gets it to go. The pull-up 3 from Chris Thatcher is good. And Barrington extends the lead to 8 with 3:30 to go. Thomas on the drive. Layup no good, kind of rushed it there. And Baird will push it ahead for Barrington. Gray, pump fake, pull up is good. Oliver Gray with a smooth mid-range pull up. And Barrington's lead is double digits now with 10. Jerzak over to O'Connor, back to Jerzak off the screen. He'll drive, and he'll be fouled on the floor. The foul will be on Baird. It will be a hold.
His first, team's second.
That's his first of the game.
Golden Eagles, number 11, Carson Gehring.
As number 11, Carson Gehring checks in and replaces Samson Avery for the Golden Eagles. Thomas fakes the shot in the corner. Now he'll shoot it. Gets it to go. Amon Thomas.
Line drive for 3.
No dribbles, just triple threat position. Let it go and got it to go. And the lead is now 7 for Barrington with 2:30 to go in the opening frame. Baird with it on the left wing. Gives it to LeBlanc. Gehring putting some pressure on Baird up top. Gives it to Thatcher. Thatcher will shoot another three. No good. Tipped around. And O'Connor will get it. Believe we'll have a loose ball foul on Shackleton.
Fouls on Brockman, number 20, Shackleton. His first, team third. Checking into the game for the Broncos.
We have a replay of that.
Connor Harris.
As Thomas with the jab step, looking like Carmelo Anthony there in the corner. Jab step, knocked down the three. And he brings it up for the Golden Eagles. And he throws it away as it hit Roper's leg and it goes out of bounds. A little bit of an errant pass there. Don't want those mistakes when you're already down 7.
This defense Barrington putting out there looks pretty awesome right now.
Barrington clearly looking for Gray there on the cut. That's number 3, Connor Harris now in as he misses the layup. And Jacobs will take it the other way. Jerzak will slow it down for the Golden Eagles. He'll give to O'Connor. Thomas with it. He's got 5 points early. Gehring with it. Now Jerzak on the left wing. Looking for an opening. And he gets it, but he lost control of the basketball. So it'll be Broncos ball. He had the open lane.
He finally got by Baird. Baird's doing a great job, but then Barrington got great help defense. Took care of him getting to the rim.
With this timeout, we'd like to thank our season sponsor, the Bear Family McDonald's, locally owned and operated since 1967. Stop by one of their 35 area McDonald's restaurants today and enjoy the return of the McRib through December 30th. Also enjoy Krispy Kreme donuts that are delivered fresh daily. And don't miss the free Coffee Mondays with any in-person purchase at all Bear Family McDonald's in the Elgin area. As we have a little replay of that drive there from Jerzak, clearly gets by Baird with the hesitation.
Oh, it wasn't so much deep.
Gray.
Yeah, he came over to help out, but that went off of his body coming in there. He just kind of lost control of the ball, Ben did.
Barrington has opened this first frame hot. They are 7 for 10 from the field to start. Bruce LeBlanc with 6 points and Oliver Gray with 5. I don't know if either of them have missed a shot yet. As Thatcher gets it over half court for Barrington, Jacobs putting a little more pressure out there on D. Thatcher with it, he'll give to Baird.
Oh,
Cutting
backdoor
Gray,
cut.
and it is an easy lay-in for Oliver Gray. He has 7 now. The backdoor work there.
Well executed. Backdoor and a nice bounce pass to an open man.
Jerzak looked like he had an open teammate, but passed up to now give it to Gehring in the corner. Thomas
Good
pump
move.
fake. Rush the layup, but we'll have a foul. That'll be on Oliver Gray. I believe that is his first of the game. It's Barrington's 4th of the quarter.
His first team.
Real good move by Eamon Thomas there, a pump fake and got to the rim. Now he's at the foul line.
Thomas will shoot 2. The first is good.
Gray doesn't force a thing, does he?
No,
Yeah,
he doesn't.
just takes it as it comes, and it comes quite often for him. He's scored both inside and out already this quarter.
Very smooth game. The second is no good, so the lead is 8 for Barrington with 27 seconds remaining in the first. Baird gives it off to Thatcher. Looks like Barrington will be holding it out for the final shot of this first quarter. I'm sure they'll look to give it to Oliver Gray for that. 10 seconds, here's Gray with it. Coming off screens, was doubled and throws an errant pass. A little too much heat on that one.
A little too much, a little high. Looked like going into the end zone just off the fingertips.
Checking into the game for the Browns.
It's a lot like the Bears there.
Oh, gee.
4 seconds to go for the Eagles. Roper will inbound. Jerzak running up the court. Might get a decent look. He will. And it's just long. And that will bring it close to the first quarter. An 18-10 lead for the Barrington Broncos. And pretty exciting start here.
Good start for both teams, but Barrington's defense has just been stifling for Jacobs. Even though they have 10 points, they've done a great job. Jacobs has to work very hard for their points. Barrington has set some excellent screens and got some
Right,
bunnies
yes.
in there. And then what they take, 2 threes and hit them both. So
Like
right
you
now,
mentioned, those flex screens with LeBlanc, like coming across the lane, getting easy looks around the rim.
yeah, they've gotten some nice looks and some great passing in there. Not to talk about the last one that we threw out, but the bounce pass on those backdoor cuts has been awesome.
Right. With us going to the break, we'd like to take the opportunity to thank our proud hospitality room sponsors, the Brewhouse 31 in Algonquin, Taylor Street Pizza in Algonquin, as well as Meyer in Algonquin. These companies are responsible for helping feed all of our wonderful event workers, referees, and coaches throughout the 4-day Hinkle Holiday Classic.
And for those of you out there, this tournament, it's always fortunate to have the best officiating game after game, and we play so many of them. We are so fortunate to get the officials we do. Brian Jablonski, Mohammed Jabber, and David Hamill in this game.
As we will start the second quarter with Jacobs in possession of the basketball. Looking to cut this 8-point lead down that Barrington was able to build up over the first. Jerzak will come off an Avery screen. Steps back, wanted the 3. Didn't get it. Good defense by Baird. Gehring on the drive now. Bounce pass to Avery. He'll kick it out. Thomas is good. Come on, Thomas. 2 for 2 from deep to start.
Jacobs was 4 for 8 in the first quarter, so now 5 for 9. However, Barrington was 8 for 11 on their shooting the first quarter.
Both teams shooting the ball extremely efficient here in this one. Barrington just getting a little more shots up so far and making a lot of them. LeBlanc off screen, knocked away by Thomas. Good defense underneath by Thomas.
Really had to come across. It looked like he was wide open, and Thomas came over and snapped it away.
We have a replay of that 3 by Thomas. A nice job by Gehring there to kind of get in the way as well. Give him a really clean look there from the top of the key. Baird into Gray. O'Connor's been all over him in this one. Gray gets on low, tries to spin, knocked away.
Thomas
Good
being a
defense
little
there.
gnat in there. Getting in there and stealing that ball twice now.
Jerzak off the screen, open look, quick release, and it's good.
He
Ben
gets that second.
Jerzak.
He gets that second. He's deadly.
That might be one of the quicker releases you can see in high school basketball this year. Baird with it now. The Golden Eagles have cut it to 2 points now with 6:40 left in the half. Oh, and it's thrown away by LeBlanc. I believe that was Jerzak on the big edge from putting in work down low.
Jacobs' defense is stepping it up. But 2 great defensive teams, 2 great defensive coaches here, and you can tell as it's showing itself on the floor.
Avery to Gehring. Gehring down low to Avery. And
Well
one! Samson Avery with the and 1 bucket. And the Golden Eagles have the opportunity to take the lead.
That backdoor cut and a great pass delivered to him.
Tough finish with the left hand as well. You can see Jacobs. The energy seems to be going up for them here.
It stepped it up this quarter.
Avery knocks down the free throw, and it's a 1-point lead for the Golden Eagles. A 9-0 run for Jacobs here in the start of the second quarter. Thatcher down low, kicks it out. Baird fakes the shot. Now LeBlanc on the drive, floater, no good. Avery with the rebound. And he gives it over to Gehring, who will give it to Thomas. Thomas comes off the screen, he'll drive, spin, and he'll be fouled at the rim. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Amon Thomas got his fingerprints all over this one so far.
Iman is the man so far between the two guards on Jacobs. Iman has driven to the hole twice, and then you've got Benjamin, who's, when Ben gets that second, you can guarantee that ball's going to be in. He can shoot the lights out.
But this time out, I'd like to remind you that this quarter is sponsored by Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. If you're looking for a brand new or certified pre-owned, it's Rosen Express online, buying made simple. Go to rosenhyundai.com and genesisofalgonquin.com.
You know, for as great a defense as these teams play, you'd probably be shocked at the offensive percentages by each team. Both teams work well offensively to get open looks. Both of them well over 60% shooting from the floor this game, and yet the defense has been outstanding. So they play both ends of the floor. This is a great game for our tournament.
Do you think maybe it's more of a thing like both teams are so used to, like both teams play a very similar kind of style of man-to-man, so they're kind of so used to seeing it all the time.
It's kind of like being in practice.
Yeah, exactly. So they're getting their open, they're able to get a little more open, they're able to kind of dissect it a little easier than if they were playing something different.
Checking into the game for the Eagles, number 4.
As Amon Thomas out of the break will be shooting 2 free throws,
Amon Thomas at the line.
looking to extend this Jacobs lead to 3.
As I said earlier, there's a reason why this is the 1 and 2 teams in the lifetime of this tournament. Here they are.
Thomas's first is good, and it looks like we'll have a great game between the 1 and 2 teams here, hopefully.
Starting out that way.
His second is up, and it's also good. A 3-point lead for Jacobs.
Jacobs coming with full court zone pressure right now.
Thomas is up to 11 points as the Golden Eagles. The
nice
pressure is broken by
pass.
LeBlanc, and a great bounce pass to Daniel Shackleton, who gets the layup to go.
They broke the press, and they came right ahead and attacked the basket. Once you break the press, you got to attack.
Number 12, Ryan Ye, is also in for the Broncos. Gehring with it. Jerzak thought about it. He'll pull it back and give to Avery.
He always thinks about it.
Avery puts up a wild shot, almost got it to go, but it will be a travel. I thought at first they might have called a foul. That would have been one of the wilder and ones if they did.
Yeah. Shall we dance?
LeBlanc with it.
Jacobs does something that's very tough. They have a zone press, and then they drop back into a man-to-man, and that's where Barrington beat them last time as they were trying to make that switch.
Gray got a little bit of space, almost knocked down the triple. Avery couldn't control the rebound, and it will be Broncos basketball still.
I'll tell you, when Gray shoots the ball, you expect it to go in, don't you?
Definitely, yes. And he gets another open look here in the corner, just short again.
2 in a row.
Avery secures the rebound and gives it off to Thomas, and Jacobs will push it ahead. Jerzak right away, quick release, no good. He doesn't even hold up the follow through most of the time. It's so quick.
No, as you said, that's possibly the quickest release you're going to see anywhere. You can extend that beyond high school level. I mean,
Right.
No one can catch and shoot quicker than Ben Jerzak.
Connor Gehring replaces his brother, Carson Gehring. As the Broncos will have the ball here. Jerzak on Baird. He'll give off to Harris. Harris looking for Gray. Jerzak all over him. Oh, they're going to get an offensive foul. They're going to say Oliver Gray extended the arm into Jerzak there.
His second, team third.
It's kind of hard to tell, but you could see Jerzak kind of snap his head back a little bit on that one. We got a replay.
And he's He's giving away about a half a foot, isn't he?
Yeah.
What is Gray, 6'6"? Jerzik maybe 6 foot?
Yeah, I believe so.
He's giving away a half a foot and really battling.
Jerzik will bring it up and give to Thomas. He's pressured by and we'll get a hold on That'll be Barrington's 4th foul of the quarter already.
Fouls on front.
And how many have been on Thomas? Iman is really aggressive today.
Indeed.
He's posting up this time.
Another foul for the Broncos, and Jacobs will be shooting free throws the rest of the half. Thomas with it gives to Connor Gehring, who gives back to Jerzik. Jerzik dribble drive, pull up, long, rebounded by up ahead, coast to coast. Couldn't get the layup to go, but he'll be going to the line to shoot too. Hard take there, went right at Avery.
That's quite a play for any level. Get the ball off the glass and go coast to coast through the defense, right to the rim, and he draws the foul.
Nice take there by Ryan His first is no good.
Checking into the game for the Broncos, number 21, Chris Tackler.
Barrington's still trailing by 1 point. They have the opportunity to tie it here as Carson Gehring comes in for Avery. And Thatcher comes back in for the Broncos to replace Connor Harris. Second one is good. And we are knotted up at 21 with 3:40 to go here in the half. Thomas with it on the left wing. Gives it to Jerzik. Jerzik off the screen, he'll drive, go to the rim, can't finish. Good straight up defense there by the Broncos down low. Baird on the drive.
Oh, Coach Roberts is upset. He saw the same thing I did. But you got to hand it to Barrington.
A little stiff arm there down low.
He got to the rim.
This game has certainly been pretty physical so far. Barrington now with a 2-point lead here. Thomas has it. He's been the leading scorer for the Golden Eagles, but Jerzik will take a deep look. That's long. Got some battling down low with LeBlanc and Gehring.
Some little physicality going on in this game.
Knocked away. Baird gives it to LeBlanc.
It's getting fun now.
Baird gets it back. Down low to LeBlanc. Thomas on him. He keeps it and gets the layup to go. Thomas almost took that one away.
Well done by Barrington. Jacobs was really applying the heat, and Barrington managed to get a nice shot.
Barrington on a little run here up 4. Jerzik another misfire.
And Jerzik's gone cold.
Yeah, he's been a little off here in this one. Thatcher, a nice move. Kicks out to Baird. Now Shackleton, the big fella, almost thought about it. And we'll have a foul on the floor.
Foul on Jacobs, number 12, Connor Gehring.
It'll be on Connor Gehring. That's Jacobs' 3rd foul in the second quarter. They picked up 2 fouls here in about the last 2 minutes pretty quickly.
You know, I'm amazed to see neither team is really in the bonus yet. We're going to the line because he was shooting, but it is an extremely physical game, yet they're not fouling. They're playing hard. These two teams are getting after it.
It really is. LeBlanc to inbound for the Broncos. Shackleton on the drive. Half spin, hook, no good. Rebounded by, tipped away by Gehring and recovered by the Golden Eagles. I believe, the smallest guy on the court. Got the offensive board almost. O'Connor with it. Jerzik an open look. Gets this one to go.
Nothing but net. He doesn't need much time, does he?
Probably his best look in the most recent shots there. And he nails it. And it's only a 1-point lead for the Broncos now. With around 1:30 to go here in the first half. Thatcher. Back to LeBlanc. Thatcher will try his look from deep. No good. Knocked around. And LeBlanc tried to save it and it went off. He couldn't handle it. And it will be Broncos ball. I think it would have been the Broncos ball if he didn't touch it.
Yeah.
Jerzik brings it up for the Golden Eagles. Gives it to Connor Gehring, who gives to his brother Carson. And that's knocked away by Adam Baird. 1:10 to go here in the first half. Game started to get a little more physical here in the second quarter.
I'm liking this game.
Jerzak will bring it up for the Golden Eagles. Gives it to Connor Gehring. Now to Roper. Roper's been quiet in this one. O'Connor will try from deep. No good. Rebounded by Gehring, and he's fouled. Dad.
Fouls on Barrington, 20 Shackleton. His second team fifth. Gehring at the line, 2.
Connor Gehring at the line to shoot 2 shots, and with the opportunity to give Jacobs the lead back here. His first is no good. Quite the high arcing free throw shot.
Wow.
His second is up and it's good. He gets a nice roll. Maybe it was the arc there, playing soft with the rim.
And we got the full court zone trap right now. They'll drop back into man-to-man. They got a trap out.
Ooh, almost had an opportunity
Now
for a
when they
steal
make
there.
that switch is where it's tough. They've done it. They do it very, very well. But Barrington's taken advantage a couple times of that when they try and get back into their man.
Barrington looking to most likely hold the ball for the last shot. Oliver Gray not in the game. He hasn't been in the game since about the 4-minute mark in the second quarter. So we'll have to see who Barrington goes to for this final shot. LeBlanc with it up top. He's been their main scorer in this one. Baird has it. Clock running down. They got to make a move. 3 seconds. 2. LeBlanc gets a shot up and it's blocked. Blocked by Connor Gehring.
What a great finish to the first half. It shows everything that both teams have. Had a good bounce pass into the post, looked like an open shot, and was blocked cleanly. What a great first half. You can tell we're in the championship bracket now. All the teams that lost yesterday played earlier today. You've seen a real step up in the level of play as you watch this game.
We have Marty Machachik down on the floor to interview Jimmy Roberts, head coach of the Jacobs Golden Eagles, at the half.
All right, we're here with Coach Jimmy Roberts of Jacobs, and Jimmy, tied 25 all at halftime. You guys recovered from a rough start. What did you feel were some of the keys that really kind of got you back in the ballgame?
Just keep fighting and defending. I thought they made some shots early. I think their guys only made the 1-3 in transition, so thought we defended fine early. They just made a couple shots, so we said in the timeout, just kind of settle in and keep guarding. Those guys might keep making, they might not, but we settled in and we had some better possessions on our end as well.
Anything in particular second half that you feel is going to be really important for you guys here?
Yeah, I think we have to have great possessions. So I'd like to think 2 pretty well-coached teams, tough teams that guard really well. So nobody's going to trick anybody. You got to have really, really good, solid possessions and be tough.
All right, Jimmy, thanks. Good luck.
Welcome back into the main gym here at Jacobs High School. We'll have some second half action between the Barrington Broncos and Jacobs Golden Eagles, and it's been a great one so far, possibly the best game in this tournament.
Yeah, it's game 13 of the tournament, but it's game 1 as far as how hard they're playing, how well they're playing. And you can definitely tell we're in the championship bracket right now. These are two teams that won that first round, and they're both eager to move on, advance to the next, or to the semifinals.
Both teams have been playing really good defense, but also shooting very efficiently from the field. Amon Thomas, the scoring leader for the Golden Eagles so far in this one, he had 11 in the first half, while Bruce LeBlanc had 8 and Oliver Gray as well had 7 as he fires away from 3, and now he has 10.
And you can see they'd set that up for Oliver to get it started. We talked at halftime. I said they're going to have to get the ball to Gray more if they want to win. Well, guess what? First possession, they made sure and run something for their high scorer.
Certainly is a good start as Barrington gets out to an early 3-point lead here in the second half. Roper comes off the screen. He'll fire away from deep. Was long and hit the little band up there, so it'll be out of bounds. And Barrington will take possession.
Roper's a good three-point shooter, so that was a good shot for him.
Baird brings it up for the Broncos. Thomas getting out and guarding him, putting a hand out. Edstrom back cut,
nice
Baird.
Cut.
He
Good
gives it
pass.
back to LeBlanc and they give it out. Edstrom on the take. And we'll have an offensive foul. They'll call an offensive foul on the drive there.
Offensive foul.
Guess they're saying he was just out of control.
His second team.
We didn't have a good angle, so maybe he used that shove off to get like the football running back, you know. Not quite a stiff arm, but got him off of him.
It's very hard to tell from where we're at. O'Connor with it now for the Golden Eagles. Good opportunity here to cut this deficit down. Avery takes it to the rim and one! Samson Avery is second and one opportunity of the game.
Well done.
So Edstrom picks up 2 quick fouls here in the second half. And now he has 3 and he'll have to come out as Daniel Shackleton will replace him. Avery's free throw rims off. So Barrington keeps a 1-point lead here. Baird with it now. Jerzak face guarding Oliver Gray, making sure he doesn't get it. LeBlanc down low to Baird. He gets it back. Gray thought about the volleyball line 3. Instead, he'll spin and put up a floater and get it to go. Oliver
nice.
Gray.
He's got nice footwork and he's so smooth. It looks like it's easy for him as compared to the others are working so hard. He's smooth.
Avery with it. Roper will give off to Jerzak. Jerzak on the drive. Blocked by Shackleton. He went into a double team and got stuffed. Now Gray with it. He'll spin. Nice bounce pass. And Baird finishes.
Woo. What a twist, eh? Nice move, Oliver.
Oliver's fingerprints all over the second half here early. As it's knocked away, we got a scramble for it on the floor. Baird gets it up to Gray. Gray, Euro step, finishes it. Oliver Gray.
Gray's showing everything in his basket right now. Like I said, at halftime we talked, we're going to have to get Gray involved a little bit more. Well, I think Coach Tucker might have mentioned that at halftime, because Gray has taken over so far.
7 points for Oliver Gray in this first half, or the start of the second half, excuse me, and a 7-point lead for Barrington now. And Jacobs kind of struggling to really get a good look here in this now.
They are. The defense is very steady for Barrington, not giving up it, and they give good help defense. Like when Jerzak broke down his man, but then Barrington gives great help from behind and is able to block shots and keep him from getting to the rim. I'm very impressed with Barrington. I think Jacobs is playing the best I've seen them play all year, and yet Barrington right now has got him by 7. Gray's up to 14 points. He had 7 at halftime.
As there's that Baird assist from his backside, and Gray went to the other end and laid it in.
And the moves he's made, his drop step, what a half he's had, and it's only been 2 minutes and 42 seconds, and he's shown it all.
He doesn't really waste like any movement. All of his movements are just very efficient in getting him to his spot.
I think efficient's a nice word to describe his offensive moves.
Jacobs will have possession here with 5:16 left in the third quarter. Down 7, they really need to start getting on a little run here. Avery with it, he'll give to Thomas. Thomas pull up mid-range, long, rebounded by Gray. He'll slow it down, O'Connor will guard him. He'll give off to Baird. Baird thought about it. Now he'll give to Thatcher. Thatcher knocked down some shots in the first half. He'll spin and pull up from mid-range and get it to go. That was pretty. The Barrington lead is now 9.
That's a nice move by Chris Thatcher.
This is their largest lead since the first quarter. Thomas really gave to Avery. He'll hand it to Roper. Roper thought about the shot. He'll drive. Kick out to Jerzak, knocked away by Baird. Baird on the break, he'll take it down and get a layup. And it's an 11-point lead for the Broncos.
You count the defensive plays and the stops and the steals and just his ability to shut down Jerzak from getting his shot. This Baird has contributed a lot of points to Barrington.
He's got 5 assists in this one as well, as Avery goes to the rack. And they'll call a foul on the floor. That'll be on Shackleton. See that steal, he kind of tipped it behind himself and was able to pick it up on the run and lay it in. Connor Baird has been all over this, as well as all over Jerzak. Avery with it on the drive. He goes up, finishes, a big bucket there for the Golden Eagles. They really needed that one.
They needed it. Jacobs out in that zone press again.
Baird with it.
You see what happened? Okay, they get through. Now they shift to the man-to-man.
Gray has it.
That's tough.
Floater.
That's tough.
Short. Rebounded by LeBlanc, and he gets it to go. Good offensive rebound there by Bruce LeBlanc. And the lead's back up to 11 for the Broncos. Jerzak finds a cutting Thomas. He goes into Gray, and it's blocked by Gray. Thomas will get it back. Avery on the drive, it's knocked away and rebounded and taken by Shackleton. Pass up ahead, it was Baird looking for Gray, but Jerzak takes it away, and Jacobs will somehow get the ball back. Jerzak from way downtown, it's no good. And Thatcher will finally slow it down.
Baird's defense had something to do with that. Jerzak just hasn't been getting open, and he took that first look right away. That was really deep.
Baird with it now, Jerzak on him. LeBlanc up top. Taking some time, he'll drive now. Kicks out Baird. Thatcher cuts through and Baird will give it to Gray. Gray, right hand drive, bounce pass to the back, cutting LeBlanc, can't finish. Another great look on a back cut there for the Broncos.
I love the way the Broncos used the bounce pass.
And Jerzak, maybe feeling the pressure, mishandles the basketball there, and it will be Broncos basketball.
Yeah, it's immeasurable how many points Adam Baird has meant for the Broncos today. Just his defense right there, creating that turnover. It's a significant thing when you're going against Jacobs to take their main man out of it right away. So Jerzak's getting a little breather. I'm sure he'll relax, come back in, try again. But Baird's getting a rest.
Right.
It took Jerzak out, so Baird to get a rest. When Jerzak comes back in, I'll guarantee you'll see Baird checking back in.
Gray from deep, no good, rebounded by Avery. He'll look to push it ahead. He'll slow it down now and give it to Roper. He'll skip it to Gehring. Gehring from deep, and it's good. Carson Gehring with a big-time three. He just came in for Jerzak, as did Johnny Krupski for the Golden Eagles as well. There's Ryan, on the floater. Him and Connor Harris recently came in for the Broncos. With 1:35 to go, the Broncos lead is back up to 10. Roper from deep. Yes!
Roper can shoot. That's two back-to-back threes. Got Jacobs right back in it.
And without Jerzak in, the three ball is starting to fall for Jacobs. Now down 7. Yeah, we'll give to Gray. Gray with Roper on him. He'll look to go to work. Spin move. 5-second call. They get a 5-second call on Oliver Gray.
Coach Tucker doesn't really agree with that one. He thinks he was on his way to the rim, and he's got an argument. But that was good defense.
Jerzak comes back in for the Golden Eagles. So does Adam Baird.
Absolutely.
For the Broncos.
Jerzak's in, Baird's in.
It's like a heavyweight boxing bout. Krupski bounced pass, tried to find Avery. That was a tough find, and he overthrew it just a bit. 54 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. The lead that Barrington has shrunk to 7 now.
I'm rotting that zone trap again. Now
Baird.
they got to shift to a man. Let's see if they make the shift.
Harris with it will slow down. It looks like Brian Tucker was signaling for one last shot here for the Broncos in the third quarter. Still plenty of time left on the clock, so they'll have to do a lot of time wasting here. Roper laying off Baird. Now he'll get a count going. Baird doing a great job of wasting time. Roper getting up on him now. Gray will get it with 12 seconds. Gray spins, getting doubled. Finds Harris, who finds Handoff Gray from way downtown, just off the mark. As Baird tried to save it and goes falling out of bounds.
Your score at the end of third.
And that will end the third quarter. A very action-packed end of the third quarter there.
It was.
And a 7-point lead for the Barrington Broncos.
Barrington did a good job of waiting for that last shot, but then they just took a little bit of an off-balance shot. He kind of forced it. I think he lost track and thought maybe the time was run out.
Indeed. Don't forget that this game is brought to you by our season sponsor, the Bear Family McDonald's. Proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their 35 area McDonald's restaurants today. But yeah, the Barrington Broncos got out to that quick lead here in the second half, mainly by the hands of Oliver Gray as well as some help from Adam Baird. And they've just kept it ever since. They've done a good job of maintaining it.
I know, it was like, at halftime, Coach Tucker said, Oliver, you got to start looking to score a little bit more. So Oliver said, okay. So he went out and got 7 points in the first 2 minutes. Is that good enough? We got the lead now. Now you back off and let his teammates go. He is an extremely unselfish player. For as talented as this kid is, he's very unselfish. He likes to get his teammates involved. He's a good passer, and he doesn't force his shots.
Barrington shooting 20 for 33 from the field in this one. They were 8 of 12 in the last quarter, just scorching hot.
And they're going against a good defense. Jacobs is a very good defensive team.
Jerzak will start off for the Golden Eagles here in this final frame. Roper pull-up 3, long. Avery tips it out. They'll get him for an over-the-back call. That'll be on Samson Avery. They'll say he went over the back.
His third team.
That's his third foul of the game, so you want to be careful if you're Samson Avery to not pick up that fourth here early in the fourth quarter.
Got the full court pressure.
Baird and LeBlanc in the backcourt for Barrington, bringing it up.
Now's when you can attack.
Here's on the drive.
When you attack.
Oh, almost got the layup to go.
Jacobs plays a zone press full court, and then when they cross half court, they got to switch to man-to-man. And if you just keep attacking the basket, that's when it's very difficult to make that transition. That's when you can score. If you're going against a team that zone traps, then it's trying to find their man. and that's exactly what Barrington did.
We just saw it there. As misses his first free throw, and Amon Thomas will check in for Jacob.
Number 3, Iman Thomas.
Yes, second free throw is good. Bounced around on the rim for a while there and fell through. And the lead is now 8 for the Broncos here. Jerzak with it. He's really got to get going for the Golden Eagles. He'll drive, and he'll be fouled on the floor by Baird. They'll call a block.
Number 2, Adam Baird, his second team.
That's only his second of the game, though, doing all that work on Jerzak.
He's
not
working
really fouling.
hard. He got some help, too. When Jerzak broke through, he got some help on him.
Avery goes up, and he'll be fouled by Shackleton. A shooting foul there, so he'll go to the line and shoot 2. A good inbound play there to get Avery wide open on a cut.
Avery's been very aggressive today. He's taken the ball to the rim a couple times. This is what, the third time he's been at the line after shooting.
Right.
He's been very aggressive.
His first foul shot is no good.
Checking in
That is Connor Gehring replacing his brother Carson. And Shackleton will check out of the game as Gus Edstrom is back in. He's been in some foul trouble in this one. Currently has 3. Sampson's second free throw is good. And the Broncos will have to bring it up with that pressure. Baird taking his time. Bounce pass to LeBlanc. Found the cutting Edstrom. And Barrington will bring it back out.
And Jacobs got shifted back in that man this time without getting hurt.
Avery on Gray. Gray will take it to the rim. Spins. Tough layup. Can't get it to go. LeBlanc puts it up. No good. Ye put up the putback. Couldn't get it. And Gray with the offensive board. Bounce pass to LeBlanc. And he's fouled.
Wow.
Gray with another no-look bounce pass.
That was smooth. Really battling on the boards. It's physical in there right now. The kids are really working hard. They're playing clean. They're all playing tough. Boy, they're going after it.
So really smooth bounce pass there. And LeBlanc's first free throw is good. Yeah.
Man.
Took like a second. It was right in LeBlanc's hands.
I know. And there was a lot of traffic in there.
His second free throw, no good. Rebounded by Connor Gehring. Jerzak will bring it up. Him or Thomas really got to get going here in these last 6.5 minutes. Roper on the right wing with it. Gehring on top. Avery will take it to the hole. He'll spin, he'll put it up and get it to go. Samson Avery with the left hand.
Staying aggressive. Here
He's
we are
really
in the press.
kept him in it.
Now they'll switch to find their men, and while they do,
Barrington gets an easy layup.
I'm telling you, if you, Barrington's doing exactly what they need to. If a team's zone pressing you and then trying to drop to a man, that 1-2 seconds right there is when you can score.
Avery picked it up, gave it to Roper. Roper, LeBlanc all over him, playing some good defense. Avery will try his luck from deep. Can't get it to go. Maybe a little bit of a forced look there.
He's feeling it. He's having a good game.
He's been very aggressive.
Nice pass inside and a great
Baird
move.
with the reverse layup around Avery.
Good footwork. Was that Baird on that?
Yes.
Nice footwork in the post.
And the lead is up to 10 for the Broncos once again here in the second half. Jerzak looked for the step back. Thomas will take a really deep three. No good. Baird will get the rebound. He'll look up ahead as he brings it up. He'll find a wide open Oliver Gray who knocks down the three.
So smooth, so smooth. Barrington back in that man-to-man.
And Gray is fired up. Rightfully so. He has been on fire in this second half as Jacobs will take another timeout here.
I don't know if Gray's made any kind of commitment yet, but he should just wait.
Yeah.
Because there are going to be more and more opportunities as people get to see this young man.
Came off a little pin down there, curled around, and got a real good look. You know, anytime he gets a good look, he's taking it.
Oh, and he's going to make it about 60% of the time at least.
Oh, yeah.
Probably tonight better than that.
He has been, yeah, I believe so. He's over 50%, 60%. And with this timeout, this fourth quarter action is sponsored by Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. If you're looking for a brand new or certified pre-owned, it's Rosen Express Online Buying made simple. Go to rosenhyundai.com and genesisofalgonquin.com. Yeah, Oliver Gray's doing all of this, and I don't even know if he has his driver's license yet. Who knows? He might not be able to even drive a car.
Man, he is smooth. But I'll tell you what, you're looking for your MVP of this game. You don't have to look past Adam Baird, I don't believe.
No.
Both defensively and his ability to get everyone involved in the game. He's been outstanding. And with Barrington's just played a very good game, because I'm going to tell you, they're 13 down. Jacobs is playing maybe the best game I've seen him play all year, and
Right.
they're 13 down to this team. Both teams are playing really hard.
Thomas with it, 5 minutes to go here in the final frame. Jacobs trailing by 13, their largest deficit all game. Jerzek has it. Roper tried to get the three, didn't get a good look. He'll skip it over to Avery, a dangerous pass. Avery will throw it away. Baird will pick it up in the front court. He'll look and find who will kick it back to him. One more pass to a wide open Oliver Gray, whose shot is true.
That was pretty execution all the way around.
Great ball movement.
Barrington's very impressive right now.
And the lead is up to 16. Barrington just moving the ball
Barrington's showing some
fantastically.
superiority right now. They are really dominating the game.
I believe that was Adam Baird's 7th assist of the game as he'll come out. 7 assists for Baird.
What a game.
As that was tipped out of bounds by Barrington, and it will remain Golden Eagle basketball.
Would you have guessed that Gray has 20 points? I mean, he's...
And we'll have a timeout. Jacobs, with 4:17 left to go, they were struggling to really get anything on offense. They've been really struggling in the second half, especially Amon Thomas and Ben Jerzek. They're scoreless between the two in the second half.
Barrington's defense taking over. That's why, and I know what you just talked about on your player of the game, but I can't get past Adam Baird. I just think his defense and his leadership and his scoring when he chips in, he's phenomenal. He's phenomenal. Now, there's no doubt, Gray's Division I. He's just such a smooth player. You love watching him play. And Barrington is Barrington. That's why they've got 84 wins in this tournament coming into this year. This is what a typical Coach Tucker team looks like.
Yeah, we can do Baird. .417 left to go in this one. Jacobs to inbound it from the sideline. Just searching for any sort of offense. Jerzek with it on the wing. Gehring has it now. He'll give to Thomas.
It's Connor Harris that's coming in that's on. He's coming in and did a heck of a defensive job these couple trips, I'll tell you that.
Roper an open three, and he gets it to go. A big shot by Nolan Roper. Big time three-pointer. The Golden Eagles really needed that one.
Jacobs back in their man-to-man defense now. They didn't try to put full court press.
Jerzek on Thatcher. Thatcher will take it to the rim, spins and fades, gets it to go. Nice shot by Chris Thatcher.
Barrington can do no wrong.
Barrington takes it away. It's Gray. Nice pass to Connor Harris, but he can't get it to go. Thatcher puts it back up and gets it to fall. The full court pressure.
Thatcher gets an offensive rebound and the bucket. Poor Gray doesn't get the assist.
Thomas has it now. Thomas on the take, can't get the layup to go. He thought he was fouled.
Barrington's putting it on
Gray
now.
dunks it! Oliver Gray with the two-hand flush at the other end. I didn't know he could do that.
Wow. Barrington's putting
Whoa.
on a show right now.
Whoa! Thomas bounce pass, Roper from deep. It's good. Even with all this going on, Nolan Roper still knocking down triples.
Roper can shoot the ball.
Thatcher with it. Thatcher searching after he picked up the dribble, gives to LeBlanc. Thomas on him. Gray gets it, knocked away.
Jersey guarding someone a half foot taller right now.
Yep,
He's
putting
really
a lot of
battling
pressure.
him.
As Roper comes up, he looks like he's hurt, and so we'll have an official timeout. It's kind of hard to see what happened.
I don't know what happened.
Tweaking his ankle or something along those lines, as we have the Oliver Gray dunk here. The two-handed flush, real clean. I didn't know he could do that, to be frankly honest.
Well, most 6'6" guys.
Yeah, that's true.
You know.
Probably the loudest moment of his game tonight.
He's had a heck of a ball game. He can do anything. Great
Connor
player.
Harris gives it off to Baird. To LeBlanc. Under a minute 50 left to go in this one. Thatcher from deep, gets it to go. Chris Thatcher from three. And it's a 19-point lead.
Thatcher all of a sudden really showing his skills too.
Sampson on the drive, couldn't get it to fall, rebounded by Baird. Sampson Avery been one of the bright spots in this one for Jacobs. But his efforts will not be enough as LeBlanc takes it to the rim now and finishes.
Now that was poor defense.
The lead up to
LeBlanc
21.
really went to the hole.
As that's knocked out of bounds. But the lead up to 21 now for Barrington. And it's been real quick as now
Wow.
Coach Roberts will sub in a new line of players.
What a great game by Barrington today. Super impressed with them. This second half, they just came out and dominated. Starting with their defense, they just took everything away from Jacobs.
Right.
And then the scoring came for the Broncos. What a nice game.
New line changes for both squads. Number 25, Cameron Nichols brings it up for the Broncos. Tries to find number 15, Evan Scheitman, and it'll be out of bounds. It'll remain Barrington basketball with under a minute to go. But yeah, just talk about Oliver Gray and even Chris Thatcher getting it going a little bit at the end there to really put a cherry on top of this one.
Barrington had a super game today.
Knocked away there by Krupski. He'll give it off. That's Jack McGee for three, no good. As Oliver Gray finished this one with 22 points. Baird had 10 points, including 7 assists, really doing it all. Chris Thatcher had 12 points for Barrington, and LeBlanc had 13. So just a balanced scoring attack on top of Oliver Gray's 22 points. As Barrington with the bucket there. The lead at 23 now with 12 seconds to go.
Foul on Bronco, number 32.
And what we thought would be a really close finish really kind of got away.
Well, it was a great first half.
Yeah.
And it was a great second half by Barrington. And really, they just took Jacobs. They took everything away from him. As I said, it started with the defense, and then they got hot. And what a performance by the Broncos. Good luck to them the rest of the way, because honestly, Jacobs played a great 3 quarters.
Yes.
They just couldn't stay with the Broncos. The Broncos are a better team today.
Clock runs out, and it'll be a 67-44 finish with Barrington taking the victory here against Jacobs in the Hinkle Holiday Classic. I believe their second year in a row beating them, at least since I've been doing this. And it was, like you said, a good game for 3 quarters, but a rough finish for the Golden Eagles and a great finish by the Barrington Broncos.
It was. I'm very impressed with Barrington. I've always been impressed with the Broncos and Coach Tucker. They always come in here ready to play. And Coach Roberts had his team ready to go today. It was a nice battle between 2 outstanding defensive coaches, and the kids just played their hearts out. You know, that was a very physical game, yet there weren't many fouls. They just they let them play ball. The kids decided the game.
With all that being said, I'll be going to interview the 2 players of the game, so I'll let the coach Hinkle wrap this one up for you guys. Can't wait to see you join us in the next one. What's going on? I'm Dylan Machashik. I'm joined by our 2 players of the game from the Barrington Broncos, Oliver Gray and Adam Baird. So Adam, you did a good job distributing the ball on top of your 10 points. Is that something you look to do, just kind of being more pass first and then look for your shot?
Yeah, you know, my teammates make it easy for me to do that, you know, making all their shots, so I appreciate that.
Oliver, only 7 points in the first half, and then you kind of exploded for 7 points right away to start the second half. Was that kind of the message going into the half? Was it kind of, I'm going to start looking for my shots and get them to go now?
No, we just had to start out strong, and the shots were kind of there for me. My teammates got me the ball in the right places, and I was just fortunate enough to hit the shot, you know.
And the dunk at the end, were you trying to do that all game, get an open look for the dunk?
I mean, whenever I got the chance, you know, I'm always ready to throw it down, so.
Thank you both. Thank you guys. Great game. Great game. We'll have Waubonsie Valley and Cary Grove for the next one here from the 2024 Hinkle Holiday Classic.
This sports broadcast made possible with support from the following. The Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their over 35 area McDonald's restaurants today. Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? It's Rosen Express online buying made simple. Visit rosenhyundai.com or genesisofelgonquin.com. Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland. For all your heating or cooling needs, count on Custom Heating and Cooling, featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Bryant, whatever it takes. for the best pizza in town. Wise Guys Pizzeria in South Elgin. Check out our new and improved online ordering at I'mAWiseGuy.com. Tom the Plumber is a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at TomThePlumberInc.com. Ann and Rachel Realtors, the hometown real estate team that takes the time to get to know you, your family, your needs, and your dreams. There is no better team to navigate and negotiate the selling and buying process in this hot market. Call or text them today at 847-946-6654. And Daryl Barnes Photography for portraits, family and graduation photos, sports team photos, and more. Contact Daryl Barnes Photography at darylbarnes.com.